Hey Capricorn, as I was tuning into your energy before I sat down to do this reading, I kept feeling the spirit of the Pacific Northwest, a cool, crisp, foggy morning spent in the forest. But the fog was not confusion. It felt like a moment of preparation for something majestic to come when the fog burns off. So we are going with that feeling and pulling from our Earthstones deck to open up the energies into your reading, and then we will see where it all goes. Our first card is all right, Capricorn, and the first card for you is the Cycle Breaker. You'll get through it. A cycle is ending. Okay, so that's very affirming. And this kind of looks a little like the colors here, like the fog, right? With the silvery colors. So that's what I'm saying. Like that fog meant to me in that vision that I had for you. As I said, something's about to break through. It's coming to an end because you're finishing up a cycle. You're finishing up a project, a way of life. Like something is getting ready to emerge in the dawn. All right, let's see what else we need to know for you, Capricorn. Okay, we have not forgotten, messages from spirit, unbroken connection. Okay, so I want you to notice how both of the cards here have very similar kind of foggy colors to them, which is unusual in this deck. They're not all like that. And so this is what I feel like you've been in this kind of spiritual incubation, okay? Because there is a whole new cycle getting ready to commence for you. And you're not forgotten by the universe either. Like this has been a necessary little bit of I don't want to say a timeout because you have been doing stuff in preparation. But I'm also kind of feeling there's been a lot of spiritual preparation going on for you. Not just maybe literal things that you have been doing as this cycle is ending. All right, let's see what's next for you. For this spiritual incubation and messages and stuff. What is going on? We have some good luck. Auspicious wishes granted and blessings. Look at the beautiful bright stone shining in front of her. This is the thing. This is noticing the forest is coming into view now. As you're coming out of the fog, and as you're coming out of the fog, what do you see in front of you? A treasure, a blessing. You are about to break some sort of cycle. It's ending. The universe has helped you end that cycle in some way. And I also think a spirit guide and or an ancestor on the other side has been helping a lot with that as well. And as a result, there is some sort of good luck headed your way because you listened and a wish is being granted because you did this spiritual work. I think this is really the key to this so far for me. You created the right conditions for this to come into your field, this blessing, this wish being granted, because you changed your own frequency, your own vibration through this necessary time of tuning in and ending a cycle. All right, let's see what we need to know about this. This is so good, Capricorn. All right, so we have some good luck. All right, so we have a King of Cups energy here. So yes, this I feel is somebody on the other side who's definitely guiding you, a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But I also feel, as I was saying, this is the emotional shift in your energy. And I think that there is a reason why I was getting this. I was getting forest and Pacific Northwest, but also the fact that there is water nearby, that there's moisture in the air, in other words. So that's the thing here too, like listening to your own emotions, intuitively tuning in, having this emotional shift going on within you. This is the thing also that is bringing in this good luck and this blessing. It may be tied to a water sign season. That is also possible. I am filming this in Gemini season, but depending on when you're watching this, could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces season when that energy may be especially percolating for you. But the King of Cups, it can be in its best vibration very kind, loving, emotional energy that takes care of you in terms of opening up ways for you to finish emotional cycles. And that's why I'm getting the feeling like with these first two cards, like this, like spirit guide energy. And also you are emotionally ready to release whatever that other old cycle was. All right. And the Page of Cups. Yes. And now we have the beginning of a new emotional cycle. And it probably has something also to do with your creativity. Look at these colors matching very nicely here. Pisces energy, your third house, of your mindset, of your communications, of maybe an important contract. Your writing, speaking, teaching, all of these things right here bring the good luck and the blessings and the wishes granted. So, and fresh new emotional cycles, and surprising yourself also with an emotional shift in your energy. And I think this has something to do with the reasons why you're doing things in the world, or for yourself, or both. The reasons have shifted. This old cycle, you could have been doing things because they were expected of you. You could have been doing things because it was just all about the money. Now, money's important, don't get me wrong, but maybe the reason was just for that. And maybe that got a little hollow, that got a little unfulfilling, or maybe that opportunity left and now you're kind of left going, okay, now what? Yeah, baby, look at this. Empress. Can we have any more creative energy show up in this reading? My God. Okay, so Taurus, your fifth house of luck. This is good luck. Your fifth house of luck. Your fifth house of blessings, pleasure, joy, and also she is a money energy. She is Venus. This also rules your 10th house of career, your Libra. So even if this is more associated with your career, which sure, it might be, you're doing things with love for your career now, or in the public in some way. Maybe you're retired, but now you want to get back out into the public and just share your creative energy in some way. Whatever, however it might be. This is very fruitful. And it's like the vibration of your joy is what's bringing the luck. The vibration of your creative, emotional, and mental fulfillment in what you are doing brings the blessing. And it could also bring some money. So let's see what you don't see coming, Capricorn. I feel like, there's something that you're going to be nurturing, a new opportunity, a blessing that's going to lead to something else. So let's see what that might be. There is a portal opening for you, the dawn, as I was saying before. And that is why I chose our portal deck right here. You can see there she is standing in between the dawn of the Stonehenge. Here it comes. Capricorn. Victory. Sweet, beautiful victory. And look at the mountains. And the trees. You're going to be throwing your arms open wide like the Fool and saying, yes, this is winning. And why? Why are you having this victory? Well, we know why. Because, like I said, you were doing the work. You didn't shirk the spiritual reflection that you needed to do. You wrapped up an energetic cycle. You tuned in with spirit, with ancestors. You listened to heartfelt emotional guidance. And you're investing your creative energy in a way that feels aligned for you and that brings you pleasure. And like I said, possibly money. And here's the victory. All right, let's see what we need to know about that for you. Emperor. And here she is again. Okay, so look, we have the matching pair, the Emperor and the Empress. So this is a beautiful marriage. Now, this could be your own marriage, but we're talking about a victory. So we're talking about the masculine energy and the feminine energy. So the assertion, the yang, the feminine, the yin, receptive, both of these showing up here, they are working in harmony for you. Absolutely. Like, you know when you need to be assertive, you know when you need to be more in flow. So you're managing your energy very, very well with what this victory is going to bring you. And it's going to continue to grow. I'm going to pull some more tarot. But I feel like this is telling me what's bringing that victory also. Okay. And I feel this is tied in with unbroken connection. There are two strong energies on the other side. Now, yes, these could be your parents if they've already passed on. It's possible. This could be grandparents. This could be, aunts, uncles, friends, whomever. These are very strong figures that you looked up to and that did and do have your best interest at heart. So I feel like that is also in play for you. And I also feel that something with this victory is making them very proud, but also you could be going beyond what they were capable of for whatever reason. I don't want to say, breaking a generational karma, but that's possible. It's possible with what's going on here with this beautiful good luck and the blessing and the dawn of the new day here, the thing opening up. It could be that. It's possible. Okay, but they are on the other side. They are very proud of you. I really, really feel that. All right, let's pull from the top here. Could be an air sign. But also I feel like there is something here where you are probably going to be negotiating some sort of important contract. This again, we have your third house of the mind that was showing up quite a bit before the writing, speaking, teaching. So there's something going on here with that. If we look at this as Gemini, that's your sixth house, the work, your Libra, 10th house of your career, and your second house, Aquarius, your money. So it could be connected with those areas. And I love my Queen of Swords. I just love her little hand, so there's something coming into your hand, and his hands are open wide here also. And notice the blues are matching. That is throat chakra. So there is something very important you're going to be saying yes to that comes after this initial blessing, this initial victory. Like this dawn of this new day, you could be launching something, especially creatively. You could be making a big decision, taking that leap of faith, and it works out for you. And you're like, yes, I did this. And then here comes something else. So it's a multiple thing that could be going on for you. And it's really very divinely guided and supported for you. I also feel that air sign seasons, so Gemini season, Libra, and Aquarius seasons are going to be important for you with the continuation of this particular story. And now let's just get a couple of signs for you from the universe. Our first sign from the universe for you, Capricorn, will be from our Bold and Bodacious Tarot deck. And then we're going to pull from an animal deck for you. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Capricorn, sign from the universe. What's coming next? What do we need to know? We have, what is this? The Six of Swords. Yeah. We know this, right? The cycle is ending. The stress is ending. So within 6 days, 6 weeks, you are moving on. It ties in also with this, again, the blue. And this, you made the right decision. That's the other thing. What you've been incubating, the shift internally you have been making with your emotions, you listening to guidance, you following your path of creativity, listening to what you really, truly need, moving out from a stressful situation. That's the other thing. And really following more of your bliss is the right thing. There's something here, the victory of leaving a stressful situation behind. That's the other thing. And again, because it's about communications, and we had your third house highlighted before of communication so strongly with this energy. You can also be leaving the stress behind around certain expectations of how you should think, how you should speak, how you should behave. And you're like, no more of that. All right. And finally, let's pull from our animal deck and get another message for you. It's a great energies here. Capricorn. Let me know what's going on with you in the comments. What cycle are you ending? How are you investing in your creative energy and speaking and communicating a little differently and maybe starting a new project that could bring you some good luck and victory? And then maybe something new comes out of that. Let us know. All right, let us see here. Wow, gorgeous. We have shake, release, heal, and move on. Is that not fitting for the card that we just had? So that's the thing. You are moving on from stress, shake, release, and that's going to bring the good luck. That's going to bring the victories that you have been wanting in your life, Capricorn. So how are you doing that? All right, let's pull one more because I feel like we kind of already know that. The cards told us that. Let's do one more. Capricorn. We have a master manifester. And I just want you to notice the spider totem that's on the top of I don't know, I guess this is a crow or a raven. I don't really know the difference between the two, but spider totem is all about communication. It's a writing totem because, of course, Charlotte's Web and the spider weaving the web, etc. So you're weaving a whole new future for yourself, a whole new victorious future. Because as I said before, your energy has shifted into the next level of being a master manifester. So what are you going to be manifesting? We know it's a victory and a whole new beginning, but then what? Let us know in the comments what this new blessing, wish fulfilled victory is for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really had fun doing this reading. I hope you enjoyed it too. Let me know. Leave that thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss the future tarot transmissions when they come out. Love you guys. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.